Hello my friends, David Kessler here and welcome back to the studio. This is part 3 of our multi-part painting, abstract painting demonstration. Catch the first 2 parts, I've got those linked below, right, for your observation and comment, of course. And just as a reminder, we're doing a violet and a yellow color combination, complementary colors. Dominant colors violet, accent colors yellow. We've already mixed our colors over here on the palette, and I'm going to insert a picture of the palette here so that you can see the colors that I'm using and the colors that I get on the brush just before I put them on the canvas, so you'll be fully informed about the process. Now, lots of times I'll use a kind of a 5-step process when I'm painting. I'll start with the darker values, put some dark value shapes on there first, and I try to do that in a very natural way with the brush, a very intuitive approach to putting those on there. You know, varying the size of the brush strokes and that sort of thing. Then I'll lay in or block in a little area for my center of interest based on, you know, placement within that, in and around that dark value shape. Then I'll lay in middle values. Then I'll start with some light value, right, step number 4. And then step number 5 is to go back into the centers of interest, redefine them, refine them, detail those out, add some darker around it, you know, some lighter value and that sort of stuff in and around the center of interest. So that's kind of a general 5-step method that I use. And maybe I'll even put, you know, a link to a handout for that down below. If I forget, I'm sorry, remind me in the comments, right, to put that link in there for you so that you can get that 5-step process that you can use in your studio. Okay, so I've talked enough, let's paint. All right, I'm going to start with a big brush, a 3-inch brush, right, starting with a 3-inch brush. Okay, I'm going to start with a dark value color. I'm going to get some of this dioxazine purple that I've got here. Really have a game plan here. I'm just sort of playing with it as I go. You know, maybe some of this goes off the top here. See, I'm trying to use a brush in a natural way to make some interesting strokes. Maybe some of these could be wider. So that I have a mixture of wider and thinner strokes. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's just go with that. Now, let's figure out where I may want to place center of interest. So I've got, you know, I've got a shape coming in here. I've got an intersecting shape coming in here. So this area here, I'm going to grab a little yellow and put in here and say, hey, you know, this looks like a place that I'm already taking your eye. Right, so maybe I have this piece here. So maybe this gets some treatment here with the yellow. Okay. You know, maybe I have a little small one here just for fun. It's kind of a stepping stone. And this looks like a place that I would want one here. And you'll say, Dave, those are really not in the, you know, if you draw the thirds, well, you know, you're right, they're not. So what? I'm not too worried about that. As long as I can make a center of interest and I know how to make one, my theory is I can put them anywhere and still have it work. Maybe I'll put one here. Kind of like that little brushwork there. Okay. Now, I forgot to mention, I also have these Marabou art crayons. I'm going to just throw a little bit of this in here just for fun. Actually, should have done that to begin with, and I didn't even think about it. Just fun to kind of draw with these for the heck of it. Like starting with some good scribblies. Okay, now that I've got those kind of set in where I think I might want something. Actually, I might even, stair steps, stepping stones, whatever. Maybe I want something there. Okay. All right, now I can grab another big brush, a big 3-inch brush. Now I can start laying in some middle values. I know I have to work these edges pretty quickly because they're going to start to dry on me. I don't want these edges to get really dry. This violet and yellow together. Awesome. Add a little blue violet in here. Edge treatment. Okay. Some of this to be a little redder in here. A little redder violet for fun. This is giving me a great start. I'm excited about what I got going on here. I'm liking the feel of the violet and a little blue violet and a little red violet and what I'm doing with my centers of interest. And I can't wait to get back to it. But first, we're going to have to take a break for the next video. So stay tuned for the next one, right? Download the 5-step process below, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.